Welcome back to Life with the Spectrum. I'm your host, Gina Cavalli. Happy New Year! I cannot believe it's already 2025, right? I mean, the days are long and the years are short. They go by just like that. And just before we ended 2024, we heard all over the news about drones being seen in New Jersey. Drones here, drones there. And it was so funny because the episode you're about to see is with the dear Nicole Corder, who is the founder and executive director of Neurodiversity Works, which has a drone program. Please welcome to the show, Nicole Corder. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Hi, Happy New Year. How are you?
I'm good. I hope yours is off to a terrific start. I have to ask you, y'all are based in Colorado. Tell me more about your organization.
Sure. Yeah. Our organization, we have a nonprofit called Neurodiversity Works, and we work with students and young adults on the spectrum or who have some neurodiversity. And we work with them basically for employment services. And currently, we do drone and analytics employment service. We work with the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation here. And so we can work with kiddos 16 and up in the school system who are possibly on an IEP and just need some extra help.
And so, they go through actual, pilot training for drones?
Yep. So we actually do have a registered apprenticeship program with the state of Colorado for a drone technician and analytics. So that's really exciting. And we do a summer camp every summer. So we have students out, we have the industry experts out in different verticals and just kind of explain what can be done in this industry and let them see what they're interested in and kind of go from there. We have an online learning management system where it preps them for the Part 107 test that you need to take to be a commercial drone pilot.
Wow.
And they can do that all through our program and then be mentored and have job shadowing and on the job training, all kinds of good stuff.
So it can actually end up equating to money at the end of this with a good job.
Yes. So for us personally, we are a neurodiverse family. My son is autistic. My life partner is autistic. And so this is truly for our community organically. I have a background in nonprofit work and my partner has a background in drones and technology. And so we are just doing our part. And this is where we kind of meshed and started the nonprofit over COVID in 2020, and it's grown fantastically. And we're also super excited to announce that we have been granted seats for the Grow with Google tech program. So
what's that about?
Yeah, so there are career tech certificates that we can now offer students for about 6 different career pathways. And so that'll be added this year, brand new to our program. We just, found out that we've been offered those seats to be a nonprofit partner with them, which will be fantastic. It'll just open it up for more possibilities.
For sure. And with the growth in AI and tech and cyber and IT, it's just kind of exploded. And the neurodivergent mind can really hone in on that, right? And that's why they're so good at analytics and things like that. It's kind of a no-brainer to maybe push your child into that sort of field if that's what he or she wants. I mean, everybody is different.
Yeah. When we decided to start a nonprofit, the whole idea was that neurodiverse folks, just like anyone else, have career aspirations, and we don't want these people working in jobs they don't want to be in. We want them in jobs they do want to be in. We don't want them to just have a job or a career. We want them to have a fulfilling job. And so as best as we can match students with their career aspirations and find a pathway to offer that, the better off we'll all be.
What are the ages that can join this group?
So we work with students about 16 years old and up. That is because you can get your Part 107 at the age of 16. And so what's unique about our program is a lot of career programs start with 18 up, and we can start with 16 up.
And then you said that you offer this. Is this part of like an in-school program that they can do, or an additional part of school, or is this all summer camp?
This actually is, we are an independent nonprofit, but we can go in and work with school programs, and let them know about our programs and have them offer them to their students. But we are independent of that. But we do work with the School to Work Alliance programs in the schools, which are the 18 to 21 year old programs, helping people who are, on the autism spectrum or have some learning disabilities. A lot of the kiddos have IEPs, and just help kind of hold their hand a little bit more and mentor them along the way so that they can see that they are capable of having careers and having a wonderful life.
With me today, Nicole Corder. She is the executive director and founder of Neurodiversity Works. When we get back, we're going to find out a little bit more about flying high again. Stay with me.
Don's Tree Service is awesome.
Love Don's Tree Service. They've come out for a giant oak tree removal, another for some debris removal.
One thing I really appreciated about Don's Tree Service, they come, they take those trees down, and they take everything away.
For a free estimate, call Don's Tree Service, 770-413-TREE, or find them online at donstree.com.
Welcome back to Life with the Spectrum. I'm your host, Gina Cavalli. With me today, the lovely Nicole Corder, out in Colorado, founder and executive director of this very cool organization called Neurodiversity Works. Now, I've got a couple of questions just out of curiosity, like how many hours does it take to get a drone's pilot license anyway?
Well, it's mostly practicing for the test, for the Part 107 test. So it can be done depending on the individual. It might take, a couple of weeks to study for that. It might take a month. It's self-paced. Average probably about 60 hours. And then you go take your Part 107 test. And once you pass that, then you can make money using a drone. So you actually do need to have the license if you're making money using a drone.
And what kinds of, what kinds of fields do people go? The first thing that kind of pops up in my mind, Nicole, is realty, right? Because people take drone pictures of their houses and their lots and things for sale. What other kinds of fields can drone operators go into besides that?
Yeah, so we're working with some big career fields such as the energy sector, inspecting light poles and electric, oil and gas. You can inspect wells. You can basically any industry out there is using drones in some way, shape, or form.
And, with all the military bases out in Colorado, because I'm not from Colorado Springs, but I lived there for more than a decade. And we were just next to, the Air Force Academy and then the Air Force bases and the Army air bases. Are you guys working with them at all to possibly turn these kids over into drone pilots for the military? That would be a great job too.
That would be a possibility. We focus on private sector, so we're not focused on any military type drone operations. That would be more geared towards the military.
Right.
So we're focused on private sector, which there's plenty to do on the private sector side as well. But a lot of people can get interested, can learn about the program, and then can take the next step if they are interested in a military pathway.
And Nicole, do you think it would be wise if, let's say a family wanted to plan, a child was into this, right? And a family wanted to plan a vacation out in Colorado, take one of your summer camps, but then they could themselves come back home to go ahead and go through the, like you said, the self-learning process of the 60 hours
Absolutely.
that they need. Yeah. So you can come from anywhere in the world to do this then.
You can come. Yep, we do. It's a 2-day summer camp, and it usually runs about 9 to 3 during the day, and then you can get online on our website, neurodiversityworks.org, and you can go through the online learning module self-paced. So you have access to that wherever you are.
Well, I encourage everybody to go out to Colorado anyway. And during the summer, it's so much nicer there because there aren't as many mosquitoes like there are here in Georgia. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah,
and the weather is beautiful. To come and do a drone vacation for your child and you go and experience experience all that Colorado has to offer. It's kind of a win-win there. Nicole, anything else that you want our listeners and viewers to know about Neurodiversity Works? It sounds like with your partnership with Google now, and then, of course, kids coming and going through your program, what else is there that you guys can offer?
We're just so excited. We're so excited to be growing and to be helping this community. We're really proud that as of current day, we haven't charged families or kids for these programs. So we've been able to support this through donations and grants. And so that's a really standout for us, as we know how expensive it is to do programs when you have special need kids. And this one is just literally like, we're in it to get these kids careers and have some, wonderful times together and build a community. And we're just lucky right now we've been able to fund that through grants.
And so people can donate on your website. What is that again?
Yeah, our website is neurodiversityworks.org, and we're a nonprofit organization.
And do you have socials as well?
Yep, we do. We're on Facebook and we're on LinkedIn.
So people can check out pictures and see what the kids are doing.
You can see summer camp. You can see videos. You can see on our website the programs that we offer. We have 4 main programs, and you can check out those new Google Tech certificates as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Nicole, thank you so much for being on, and all the best to Neurodiversity Works. When I get back to Colorado, I'll make sure to connect with you.
Definitely connect. Thank you so much for, just holding a spotlight onto this community and doing what you do.
Talk about soaring to new heights, right? This is great. I mean, not for nothing, anyone in the world can come to Colorado and their child, 16 and up, can take their 2-day free summer camp and then log into a self-paced program to become a drone pilot, which will in the end equate to a real career with real money. You heard what Nicole said, oil and gas, electric. I said realty. Think about all the different companies that use drones nowadays, right? This is really cool. Neurodiversity Works. They're in Colorado. Make sure to look for them at neurodiversityworks.org. And now that they partnered with Google, I mean, really soaring to a whole new level. Total pun intended. Hey, this year, I promise all kinds of great new guests. We are going to map the brain. We're going to do all kinds of wonderful things here at Life with the Spectrum. So I appreciate you always checking in week after week to brand new episodes. And if there's somebody that I need to be talking about in your area and talking to, make sure to reach out to me, Gina@gcast.com. That's GKASTS.com, so I can get in touch with them and book them for a future episode of Life with the Spectrum. See ya. Bye.